One. Lauren Logic, episode 11. Welcome back, fellas. Have an interesting tale to tell y'all today. We stopped off at the gas station about 20 minutes ago, and we picked up something called Feel Free. And we weren't too sure what it was before we grabbed it. And me and Jamie were talking to the cashier, and she had no clue what she had. She was like, "Oh, it's for energy. It makes you feel free."
I was wondering what was taking y'all so long to gas. We're sitting as me and Dylan had already gotten our drinks. We're like, what do they do? I think gambling in there because you had lost $1 to the slot machine right before.
The slot machine took my $1, bro. I was trying to gamble.
Yeah. No, she was like, I was like, "What does it do? What does this even do? Like, is this even legal?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's legal. Makes you feel free." I was like, I was feeling her out. I was like, I'm trying to make sure that this thing ain't gonna make me feel like I want to crash. And yeah, me and Jamie took it. Potential Patreon content coming soon. Unedited camera angles.
Yeah, for those who have been asking, we're gonna have some just all around unedited versions of Let's Jump Cups, because we do, even though we don't use a lot, we do still cut some certain parts out that we feel like, So we'll add those back. Let us know what y'all think in the comments if we should start one of those up and fill it out. But so you can explain what this is, I think.
So it's a Kratom kava leaf drink, and I've only had kava leaf once, and it was a super low dose, so it just kind of mellowed me out. I'm kind of anxious because it looked like swamp water whenever we were shotgunning this thing.
Did look nasty.
I got a good camera angle of it for the Patreon.
My throat is numb right now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I saw them drink it, and then Gabe was like, "Oh, here you go. You can't be a bitch or whatever." So I as soon as it touched my lips, first off, it tasted like mud. It tasted like fucking dirt.
Probably felt like it.
It tasted like you licked the bottom of a garbage can. What I'd imagine that would taste like. Yeah, it was really. And then 5 seconds later, wherever it made contact, because it didn't make contact a lot of places, wherever it just started tingling numb. And I was like, I don't think y'all should ingest more than y'all already did of that. That's not too safe.
Yeah, and I decided to drink more.
So if we lose one of the boys through one of this episode, that's the culprit. We just gotta get out of the way.
Won't happen.
But Kratom and kava root, I know what Kratom is. It's just like kind of controversial, but you can buy it anywhere, and it's just like it's supposed to like make you feel a little euphoric but focused and whatever. But what is kava root? That's just something they threw in there.
I have no clue, man.
Kava root, it's like something that I don't want to say exactly where. It's like somewhere like the Philippines or something where it's really big over there. It's kind of like a social drink, but brother, I don't know.
Interesting.
What are the initial? Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, maybe realistically 15 at the max. So how are you? I mean,
I'm feeling free.
Anything
right
besides mild throat irritation?
I'm finding myself pondering one of it right now. I ain't gonna lie.
So I was like, bro, I hope I'm gonna be fine to drive home. This dude Devin's like, bro, you're being a pussy. Stop being a bitch. Like yada yada, all this. Right before we get into drinking this dude's taking deep breaths, doing yoga on the ground, getting prepped.
Bro.
Hey, bro, I'll stuff one of y'all's big asses in my coupe, bro. If y'all need to go to the emergency room real quick.
I be sore, so I had to stretch a little bit, And then we're also finna ingest something, so you gotta make sure you get your breaths. Yeah. You gotta remember it's like home base, When you're trying a substance, you gotta
clean your dojo.
Go back to eso. Clean your dojo out.
So fellas, brand new day dropped.
Oh my!
The two of y'all went to go see this.
Holy!
A rating out of 10.
Dude, the tism is like vibrating at me right now, bro. It's about to fucking explode, bro. When I tell you that I was such a Spider-Man 2 fan, like that's the one. I mean, I like
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man or
yes,
okay.
yes, Spider-Man 2 with the Sam Raimi trilogy. I like the entire trilogy because I was so young when they were coming. Obviously, so it was a little bit easier for me to look past the flaws that it had, So I've always loved them. And Spider-Man 2 has always really stuck with me, but this one took the cake. I don't know how it hit every single nail on the head for a Spider-Man movie. I don't. What's so funny?
Sorry, that burp tasted nasty.
Let's
That thumbs up. And then when I did it, Dylan looked right at me. My bad.
Kratom.
No, the trilogies were great though.
So that's what I'm saying, and there were so many references to the original trilogy. There's references to all the movies that we grew up with. You could tell they were like kind of like, you know, wink, wink. You know, like here you go. This is what you wanted. You know, and it's a very grounded. I'm trying not to, because I know y'all want to see it, so I'm trying not to give away too many. It's a very grounded story. There is a couple of like high scale like things that go on, but I think that's when Spider-Man is at his best, when it's just going on in New York. You know, it's not a very like cosmic, you know, very, you know, it's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, and the suit, they went back to a practical suit. There's no, I mean, there probably is visual effects when it comes to the swinging, obviously, but like, it's all practical, and I just can't praise it enough, man. It has a pretty decent runtime. That was my only thing. I was like, man, this is kind of long, but I enjoyed every single second of it. That's the thing.
I think it had a very good balance, because my only complaints about like the Tom Holland Spider-Mans is there's not really a ton of action, so to speak. Obviously, every Spider-Man's gonna have one big battle, pretty much. But in this one, they did a good like switch up where it'd be like a huge battle, and then kind of like, you know, tempering down, like getting you more in touch with the story. And then right when you're like, oh, dude, this character's getting clean, just shit goes down, and it's like a whole nother battle. So like I think they did it very good of like moving your emotions in this movie too.
Yeah.
Some of the best. I mean, I think ASM 1 and 2 may have better swinging sequence. I think those are kind of hard to beat. But you can tell they took a lot of inspiration from the Insomniac games when it came to how he fights and how he swings and just his mannerisms. You can tell they took a lot of inspiration. And obviously, you know, we've had high praises for that game on this show before. So
Some of us have.
yeah, some
I've never played them.
Some
Yeah.
of us.
of us are too grown. and
So
old.
rating out of 10.
Out of 10, it's a 9.5, dude.
9.5.
I
That's
think
pretty high.
the only thing that would have made it a little bit better for me was, because I'm really hesitant to give things a perfect 10. You know what I mean? But this is one that I really don't have a lot of nitpicks for. So I guess this would probably be as close to a 9.8, 9 point, like, it's not the perfect movie, you know what I mean? But as far as a Spider-Man movie comes, it kind of is.
Yeah.
You know, it's the perfect Spider-Man movie. You know, it has all the struggles of Peter Parker, and he spends a lot of the runtime, but he also spends a lot of the runtime in the suit. You know, so they have a really good balance of the tragedy that is Peter Parker's character, outside of just the like whimsy, you know, quips that are, you know, that Spider-Man, you know, it's just really good.
Yeah.
You know, but if y'all haven't seen it, I would recommend rushing to the theaters and seeing it in the best format possible. It is phenomenal. You know?
Yeah, from the outside looking in, I'm really interested to see Punisher interacting with Spider-Man. I love John Berthal.
Dude.
John Berthal is up there. Whenever,
Cool.
like with actors, I'm watching something and I see John Berthal on it, I'm like,
That's
right.
that's what I like about this movie is they really brought out the Peter Parkers from New York in this movie. Like, you know, the back and forths between them are really funny. They're because some of the best parts of the movie is the back and forths between Frank and Spider-Man. Yeah, but
I heard he actually played a larger role in the movie rather than just kind of being there.
Oh yeah.
it's basically.
popping
I mean,
up, so
like
I'm
I said, I don't want to
excited to
give too much away, but like you could almost see it as like a.
duo in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Spider-Man is on the screen a lot more than the Punisher because it's a Spider-Man film, but he plays a good
there,
part. He
yeah.
plays a good part in how the story, how the plot unfolds.
Literally.
Like you said, if you've seen it, you know what part he plays. He plays a big part in it. You know what I mean?
Huge part.
So I was actually talking to Dylan about this. John Berthal has one of my favorite performances in probably the last 3 years, at least of what I've seen
What is
TV
that?
related.
What is
It's the Christmas special for the Bear.
Oh, you were telling me about
Oh, he
that.
plays
Yeah.
the brother, right?
Yeah, he plays the brother.
Yeah, I started
I
watching The
love
Bear
that
for like a
episode.
year ago. I just started watching other things and kind of fell off it. But I got to season 2. It was a really great show.
Oh, wait,
Amazing
so have you seen the Christmas, the episode I'm talking about?
I don't think so. I think I just had started season 2.
What's his name? The dude who plays, I'm going to sound like such an idiot, who plays Saul Goodman. I forget what his name is.
Oh shit, Cade, you know,
Bob Odenkirk.
Yes.
Bob Odenkirk. Bob Odenkirk.
Bro,
I knew you knew.
Y'all
I
put-
knew
y'all
you
put me
knew,
on the
bro.
fucking spot, bro. I was
I
like,
knew.
I had to reach back in the find.
Because you like the other the John Wick movie he did, John Wick kind
Nobody.
of esque.
Yeah, that was.
Nobody.
I actually really liked the
I haven't
first
seen
one.
the second one of that,
It's
but
I've heard that it was coming out. I just never checked on
he's
it.
in that episode. Super. It's
Yeah,
such,
no, I haven't
such
seen
a
it.
good
Great.
episode.
Because I would have remembered saying that. Yeah, but
Watch
he's
it.
like I love him as Shane in The Walking Dead. I'm a better father than you, Rick. That's my favorite man. He was the only one making sense for a couple seasons. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard him in an interview saying that when they were making Walking Dead, like he would keep pushing to try and like push the boundary of what they could show.
Yeah.
Like he wanted it to get more raunchy and more like gory or graphic, like, and he said like because at the time Game of Thrones was competing with The Walking Dead, or they were competing with Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones is humongous.
Yeah.
But he was like, so I was trying to get, and in Game of Thrones, dude, they show everything, anything and everything, like
Sometimes
also
too much.
HBO.
sometimes arguably too much.
I've never
Sometimes
watched.
too
I've
much.
never been able to finish it. I think I've watched like the first 2 episodes.
There's too much.
There's some family relations that go on.
Oh,
in
Game
there.
of Thrones is
and,
insane.
and they got some
Well-
swinging.
Yeah, like not even just that, but like what they show is like almost like crazy shit. Like it's almost like whoa.
I'm fine with nudity and stuff, but
too.
it gets to a certain point where it's like, what does this hog on my screen have to do? Why does this scene could be the same exact thing, but he has pants on. I still ain't seen that shit.
But you barely have like social media.
I might look it up.
You,
as
bro,
soon
you
as
were
we
getting your
get
memes.
these
lying
on the
so
pod.
hard.
Bro, you were getting your fucking memes from iFunny until like last year, bro.
That's
Hey,
true.
We gotta edit that out the podcast. I can't.
No,
have that on my-
we're keeping that
Yeah, you
in.
wanted to bring up the Hosey me. Let's talk about how this. Yeah, you
Wait, I'm on Reels now. Okay,
Dude,
Bro,
iFunny,
he's on Reels as of 2026.
I'm on Reels now. Like,
dude, iFunny was
Bro,
my,
he would send me he would send us a meme that'd be an iFunny watermark. I'm like,
No,
bro, when did you
that's cap. That's crap.
screenshot this?
That's
bro?
cap. I fucking crop that bitch out every single time. There's some secret bangers on there. It's
Yeah.
not all what you would expect to be on
Dude,
there.
that's like my dad's work phone.
Bro, when you
Like,
think about it, wait. When you
iFunny.
think about it, bro, iFunny was like the earliest version of like Vine and Reels and TikTok, but it was
Yeah.
pictures instead of video. Like it was the exact same format. Like picture, upvote or downvote or comment, slide up, and this is like an endless stream of photos. Bro, I never thought about it like that. Dude, I spent hours on iFunny. Like it must have been 2010.
Yeah, that's whenever
Like-
everybody used iFunny. I don't know what. I didn't even know it still existed until he sent me a meme. It was like
The You Mad
2020.
Bro.
It was like 2020
Alright.
maybe, like years ago. When you sent it to
Can't
me.
lie,
2010
I didn't know
when
what
I
iFunny
was-
was until he sent me a meme. Like it was like one of the first times we started texting. Bro sent me a link to iFunny, and I was like,
Unless you were going on
don't have
Tumblr
this.
or like fucking Reddit, or that's just where you got memes back in
Did
the
y'all-
day, I think.
Did y'all ever try y'all's hand at making memes?
No. I
Never?
did have a
had
friend
meme page.
in middle school. We were just talking about him off camera.
Yeah.
He actually had a meme page in middle school that had like 10,000 followers or something like that.
It's a
Yeah.
meta. It's a genuine
Because
meta.
this is back whenever it was just like, it wasn't so saturated. It was like, what, 2016? Well, maybe it was a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know how long he had the account for. But yeah, he showed me that. It was crazy.
You don't get everything though is turned into a reel now. You don't get photo content. Like I didn't even realize it. Go to your explore page. You're like, oh wait, there's no more photos on the explore page anymore. It's all video. It's all reels.
Yeah, it's all reels.
And even the photos are turned into reels with like music playing, which I guess is whatever.
Yeah.
But you can't just scroll photos on Instagram anymore.
I don't mind. I don't mind the addition of
I
the
just start
music.
scrolling reels right here. I'm like,
Me
yeah, that's
neither.
crazy.
Yeah, I like
Get a couple. I need
That's
a
how
couple
it is, bro.
scrolls and
just you start doom scrolling in the middle of the episode.
Dude, no, you will, bro. You're like,
Sometimes,
because I was going to look at the explore page. I was like, oh shit, what's going on here?
bro, I kind of wish I could disable it sometimes. I got an addictive personality, bro. I'll be like,
Doom scrolling, not well. YouTube Shorts has me bad. Everything else, not really. Instagram Reels, like, YouTube Shorts, it don't matter what I'm doing. I'll pull up YouTube.
I
I'm
do
scrolling.
kind of mess
Yeah.
with YouTube Shorts a little more because it's less like cluttered with BS. Essentially, sometimes you can find some random stuff, But it is normally tame.
YouTube's been my main source of entertainment since 2012.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
All
2011, 2012. Like it has been
I
like
didn't even pay for Netflix for a while.
like so it just comes more natural to just hop on YouTube. And I have a lot more creators that I've been following forever, you know.
yeah, facts.
People don't realize, like, people from ours, a big cohort of people from our generation, no cable, no Netflix, Hulu. Like, no, we just look at YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, because there was a point where I didn't have cable. You know what I mean? So it was mostly YouTube, you know.
So I wanted to ask this, and it's coming to me now as it's like crazy that we haven't talked about this on camera yet. Have y'all ever tried to do content before?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Dylan fucking bullies me. I'll find a screenshot of that video.
Oh, I forgot about your stuff. Yeah.
I have videos of me from like when I was in 5th grade because I've always wanted to do this. Like this has always been like a passion of me.
facts.
It's just I just got the random spark of encouragement to like kind of pitch the idea to everybody and see what everybody else thought like randomly, you know. But this has always been something that I've wanted to do since I was in 4th or 5th grade, you know.
Yeah.
Ever since like me and my brother had an access to some type of camera,
Oh yeah.
we made sure. I wonder if the YouTube channels are still up because they haven't been logged into in forever. But
We have to purge those.
we had like, they're just like stupid stuff. It'd be
Zombies
like,
in my backyard went crazy.
yeah, Zombies in My Backyard was
Went
the one we
crazy.
made where like we like pretended that there were, I don't know who was playing the zombie, but like my brother, and we'd just be running around screaming, there's zombies coming.
Because y'all had
Stuff
like a gallon
that.
of fake blood.
Yes.
I don't know where y'all got
I
it.
don't know
from.
how we
Why did you
procured
have
that.
Dude, Dylan's house. Sorry to Dylan's mom, by the way. But
Almost doxed my mama, dude.
I know, but dude, your house was the Wild West back in the day.
Yeah, she wanted me home a lot, so we would just do whatever,
She
whenever.
worked out until the night, so he'd be like, "Yeah, come spend the night at my house. We'll do the milk challenge all night." And just like throw literally puke all over his back porch.
Yeah.
And then just go to bed, and dude, his mom would come home from like I imagine like a
Grueling work
work
shift.
shift and come home and then there'd just be like the backyard be destroyed. And
We're drinking the vodka out the freezer. And
Oh, dude. Oh yeah, we were
Like
bad.
bad
we
kids.
were bad kids. We were real bad.
You boys
But-
ever hop on the cinnamon challenge?
Oh,
Yep.
every challenge that you could have done. Oh, sorry about that.
Sprite and banana.
Any challenge that you could have done, we did. You have. That's what you're.
I was gonna say I got the salt and ice challenge
The salt
scar.
and ice,
Yeah, like
You have
you
to,
had
like-
scar forever.
It's gotten a little like blended in more, but if you look, you can still definitely see it's like an inch long scar I have on my forearm from like salt, piece of ice, held it there, and then. But this is what people don't tell you. After a while, it stops hurting and it goes numb, and so you just take it off and it's like, oh, that doesn't hurt anymore. I had it on there for like 3 minutes, and there's just this piece of hard white skin, and
It's like a purple mark for years and years.
yeah, and then and then I developed a scar over time. So,
I almost died off the cinnamon challenge.
dude,
I don't think me and you ever did the cinnamon challenge. Well, I didn't do it with you. I remember one time this other kid named Justin
I did it with
was
him.
with her, and then I was there, and like, we saw him do it. And
Bro,
then-
we came up with random shit. We came up.
yeah, we were so
salt
content.
challenge.
We were so content brain that we were like, let's go in the garage, turn all the lights off, and just break as much of stuff as we can. Challenge. And it's like that's the type. Like we were just like horrible delinquents, bro. It was bad.
What a good challenge.
I know it's so comical to think of now. Just like what the fuck were we on? Because we were what 9?
They could
10
have been
years
the
old,
pranksters
maybe?
of nowadays.
No, maybe a little bit older.
Bro, it turns out also, spoonful of salt challenge. You actually just vomit. Turns out.
Yeah, your body doesn't accept that.
Yeah, your body's like,
Yeah.
no, we cannot have a spoonful of table salt right now.
Yeah, the Tide Pod challenge coming to the Patreon.
No, I have we all got some fucking hilarious stories from school, man.
Were you okay? You didn't have to go to the ER after your cinnamon challenge?
Oh, no, it wasn't that crazy. I got a huge scoop, and I was like, bro, this is nothing.
Yeah.
And I went to go put it in my mouth, and I accidentally inhaled some of the dust, some of the
That's-
cinnamon
yeah.
dust before I even got it in. It got stuck in my throat, and I put it right in. Mouth dried up immediately, started coughing.
Yep.
Horrible.
That's
Me and
part
my-
of the challenge. They don't tell you, but you inhaling some of it is.
You're trying to
Arguably,
breathe.
the
Trying to
challenge
breathe after
is-
you. Yeah, that's the challenge. Is
The
you have to die.
challenges nowadays are worse than they were back then, because it's like some simple shit, and then it's like Tide Pod challenge came along.
Well, that
I'm not
wasn't
even-
real.
I'm not even up on bro. People were doing the Tide
Okay, yeah,
Pod
but those were
challenge.
the people who were stupid.
And
like the
there's
cinnamon
some-
challenge was something that was like it's you would live. The Tide Pod challenge was like a joke about stupid challenges.
Yeah,
and
I never
people-
thought that
It's
that was
natural
actually
selection.
real.
Yeah, but I don't think that was like a
there's-
literal like.
don't think
record
people were
yourself doing
actually
this
doing
and
that.
you'll
There's-
get a bunch of
No,
followers.
there's
I-
definitely kids doing it.
Yeah,
I
they
believe there's
they
enough
were the
people.
retards.
There's enough people on the internet that are chasing fame where it's like they'll try that. They'll try it at least once.
Well, it kind of evolved now to where you have like Kick streamers or Twitch streamers doing IRL streams, like going out in person and trying to do the craziest stuff they can in public to get viewership and clip farm random
Yeah.
people. And then even more recently, now it's the Meta Glasses meta where like you're going out and just seeing how much of a public nuisance you can be.
I saw a
and
shootout on Meta
clip
Glasses
it,
the
clip
other
it
day.
on Meta Glass. Bro, I saw a dude go through the jail intake with they let him keep his glasses, and he's like recording the whole jail intake process, and he's like exposing how bad this jail was. Like it was terrible, bro. I was like, damn, well, like these glasses are crazy, bro.
I saw a dude run a fade over his baby mama in the alleyway.
I saw one where
Oh,
some
and he,
dude
like,
it was
beat
some-
the
it was-
brakes on,
I
bro,
saw
with
the
the
one.
glasses.
It was like some dude was like messing with his car or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
you done?
He fell on the mattress, the random mattress in the alleyway.
He's fighting some other guy, and
Yeah.
He's
okay,
like,
okay.
he's like,
No,
bro,
really.
my bad. He's like,
His ass crack starts showing.
Dude, if Meta
terrible.
Glasses POVs existed and everyone in school, dude, it'd be crazy.
Oh my god, dude. Well, now a lot of
There was multiple fights a day.
This is at least just in Texas, but like phones are no go anymore. So they don't
Yeah.
even have phones in school anymore.
Really?
wait, they make him check him in?
Yeah. So they
Most
have
schools,
those.
They have those little like
Magnetic.
pouches, and they're
I heard-
magnetic.
I
till
heard
the
they
end of the
swapped
day.
to block schedules for
Yeah.
most schools.
Well, they
too,
did.
but-
They did that on our last
That's
year
what
in
I did.
school. Because on our last year of school, we had that outdoor education class together, and that was on a block schedule.
Was that block schedule? Am I tweaking?
It was.
A and B
Were we-
days.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
were. We
My-
managed for like an hour and 45 minutes
I
or
know.
something.
They were-
My
'cause it'd be
first-
two classes. for
Dude,
one.
Gabe was my favorite Pokemon to find in the hallway, bro. He was always up to some particular shit. I remember one time we were both just like skipping class or something, just walking around the hallways, and I saw you, and we were like trying to make it to the cafeteria, and there was like 4 assistant principals in the school we went to, so we were walking right by the office, and you're like, shh. We gotta sneak by, and you did like a roll, like you rolled on the ground past, and right as you like landed, the AP opened the door, and saw you like sitting there like flat on your ass. And, like, it's like, what are y'all doing?
There was this one time. I saw another one of the homies in the hallway, and there was one of those like gray tables that they had out in the hallway, and I looked at him. I was like, bro, give me $10. I'll jump on that table right now.
Bro, I did the same shit.
He was like, all right, bro, bet. And I remember I said, ooh, landed on the table. The table immediately broke. AP opened the door. She's like, who broke this table? I was like,
I'd be like, who broke that? No, yeah. I start looking around and be like,
which one of you fuckers broke the table?
Damn it.
no, yeah, because I remember.
This was at alternative school.
No,
too.
this
No,
was at,
this
this
was
was at
at-
high school. We
yeah, this
met
was at
at
high school.
alternative school because by chance we had just gotten seated at a table together because it was assigned seating.
All 3 of us.
And I think y'all had known each other previously.
Yeah.
Some type of. I don't know if y'all were. Yeah, I don't know if y'all were like really close friends at that point, but y'all knew each other.
we were cool. Yeah.
And then at that point we were.
We were cool.
Yeah, we were cool. I kind of knew him.
Bro, what the fuck? I was sending this guy all sorts of love letters and shit. Talking about we were cool.
What were we?
My
We
wiener,
were
my
close.
wiener did not get licked once. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but I was still in middle school. That was like, I think y'all were in high school at that
Yeah.
point, but I was still in middle school. This school was like they were dead ass serious at the school. Like
No, they
you
were
whenever you
dead
walked
ass.
in, you got searched. Like you had to take your shoes off. They patted you down from like all the way up. Like you had to like this school is dead ass.
Were
Yeah.
you there whenever we're name dropping a little bit? Miss Miller, she found
I'll
a
cut
joint
out.
in somebody's pocket.
I remember she found a gram in someone's pocket, a gram of weed. I remember this one guy, he had came out from the car, and I guess he had just like walked into
Was he
big,
sleepy looking?
super big
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he
He
just
was
had
in
a
a
he just-
Jeep, huh?
Huh?
I think he was in a Jeep.
I don't remember what.
I think he was on the bus.
Was he on
This
the bus?
fucking-
Yeah, he was just like a big like
Yeah,
football
but he
player
looked
dude.
sleepy.
Yeah,
like, all
and
the
he just
time.
walked in with like a fucking like a little dime sack in his pocket.
It was in the little small
yeah,
pocket,
and,
right?
and the
Yeah?
teacher found it and she was like, "Bro,
He was like, He was like, whoa! He started throwing chairs, fucking Miss Moon. Oh my God! Somebody call the
No, I had
officer."
got there late that day. I don't remember what I
Oh
was.
yeah, I saw it. He was throwing chairs around.
But that guy sat at a table like right next to me or with me at that time, because that was the year after we had all went together. Because we were fucking repeat offenders.
They had you facing the wall for a little bit.
Yeah, dude. 'Cause, bro, I was in
deserved it.
I was in ISS in alternative school for like 60 days straight.
Bro, when he told me that, I was like, wait, okay, so you're in ISS, in alternative school, and you were in ISS for like the entire year? I was like,
Yeah,
how does that?
because you remember I would DM you on the computer.
Yeah,
on
we would talk
Twitter.
on Twitter. Yeah,
Yeah,
that, for
brother.
some reason that website wasn't blocked or something, so it was
You
just
just had to-
Wait, it wasn't the teacher login?
Well, no, because that got
login was
taken
later.
up. That got taken up, and I remember when it got taken up because it was.
Certain somebody.
Yeah, it was
He who
certain
shall
some-
not be named.
Yeah, it was certain somebody who got it picked up from them, and we were all. It was just like a simultaneous because it was like some coaches or something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was some. There was like two. There was some coaches, and then it was like somebody's mom.
There was
a teacher.
multiple probably. Mario wanted, and then after that, I'm gonna put y'all on some game if y'all still have firewalls on school. It's called Siphon, PSI, like
Yeah.
PHON, Siphon. If you would download it on your computer, it would basically just like remove any firewall, and you can get on YouTube, like whatever. And that's
No,
what I
they
was
just
doing
put
most
it
of the
on
time.
You watch
thumb
Scare
drive.
Theater?
Yeah, I watch every single one of. Shout out Scare Theater. He literally got me through because that was before they had the building out back, like for that ISS room, and it was just in that real small room, and you had the stools.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched like literally all his entire catalog while I was in there.
I remember I was watching YouTube in ISS at alternative school. I was watching YouTube, and the head principal walks in, and I had my headphones on. I was watching a music video, and she goes, Mr. Mike, no more computer for him today. And she slaps the laptop
That's
shut
the
and walks
worst,
out.
man. Go ahead and log off.
And
for
I
me.
was like, oh my God.
That's that little tap on your shoulder and your computer.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and log
It
off.
was
for
it
me.
was quiet, and the dude, shout out Mr. Mike, man. I hope that guy's doing well still to this day. What
Oh,
a
me
G.
too. The GOAT.
What a G.
He was the bus driver and the ISS
that,
teacher.
that dude was so cool. There's so much allure.
Me and him
with
definitely got into it a few times, but he was so real because he would like do shit like whenever he's mad at you, like he like poke you in the back and shit. And, like, bro, you ain't, like, I don't
So
know.
Dude, my first day of alternative school, sorry to cut you off, but he was the bus driver. I was walking down that long ass street and he goes, run.
Bro, because he would leave your ass. He would show up because first off,
I'm like, I ain't running
to
shit.
get picked
My
up by the
first day of
bus, you had to be there
alternative.
way earlier than what you would normally have to be at a school bus. So I would have to get instead of 7:30, I'd maybe get 6:45 was when I had to be there. And that 6:45 was really loose to Mr. Mike, bro.
he was not there on
He would
time.
show up at 7, or he would. And here's the thing: is he would just leave. He would
Yeah,
make.
if no one's standing out there, he'll just
Whenever
leave.
you go to school, they would make you give the bus driver your mom's phone number because he would do shit like that. Like he would call and text, and like he'd be like, I call, I text, and if they're not show up, I leave. And then he would never call or text, man. If you weren't there for 5 seconds, he would open the door and be like, I guess they're not coming. And then just
My
pull
bus
off.
driver was cool. At one point he stopped going to like the bus stop, and he would just come to our stop at our individual houses. And if you didn't come out, he'd give you 2 honks for like wait a couple minutes. Burp, burp.
Lucky.
Mr. Mike had,
Yeah, he
because
was
it wasn't
dope.
like, it would be like on each side of the highway had a bus driver. So like he had places to go, bro. Sometimes, dude, have you ever been on the way home and he would pull over at the bus depot to go to the bathroom?
I only went to the bus depot with him once.
That's the fact that you
Once
went
at a
once
time.
is crazy because that's
And
not what
you
a
know,
bus driver does.
you
I've
might-
never been
might
to
have
the
been
bus
there.
depot.
Yeah, exactly.
You might have been there. He pulled out to the bus
have been
depot,
there
and we were
once.
there for like 30 minutes. But he was my mom's bus driver. Whenever my mom was
Yeah.
little, he actually crashed back in the day. He crashed the bus. There's this dude, I forget what his name is. My mom knows. But this dude threw a cupcake at the back of his head, and he went to go reach it and crashed into a fucking brick wall.
Jeez. My
Yeah.
brother has stories about Mr. Mike too. It's so
But
funny.
that dude, Mr. Mike,
He's a generational, like,
Clearly.
Mr. Mike shot on him. But after the head principal left, it was quiet for like 5 seconds. And he goes, Gabe, what are you watching? The porn? And I was like, bro, Mr. Mike, no, dude.
Mr. Mike, you could sell him off on any, like I said, man, there's no way he watches this, but I used to sell him off on the sorriest excuses to keep the laptop. Like, I remember I used to tell him I needed it for engineering class. So I would just pull up like the 3D modeling thing, whatever they had on the HP laptops, and just build like a cone on top of a cylinder and be like, well, I have to design a birdhouse. I'm just trying to figure it out. And he'd be like, you still doing your work? I'd be like, yeah. He's like, good man. And he'd tag me on. I would instantly tab back over to the fucking The Dark Knight. I'm like watching the Godfather
If you could
series.
say something to Mr. Mike right now, if he was here in person, what would you tell him?
I would shake his hand. I'd say sorry, honestly. Because, like I said, I spent almost a year in that room with him, and there were some other kids in there who were just like, I don't know, they were horrible to him, you know what I mean? And he genuinely could have been a lot worse.
I wasn't standing up for any Mr. Mike Slender.
Because if you got Mr. Mike to sign your blue sheet, bro, because that was the thing, you had 50 points throughout the day, and if you missed below 40, like if you got below, like every time you would do something, like insubordination was 6 points, not pushing in your chair was 2 points, but they never really, some of them they didn't enforce, but insubordination was the one they would hit you with. You know what I mean? And if you got Mr. Mike to signature your blue sheet and fill in those dots, bro, you must have been doing something crazy.
Bro, there's this one time.
I'll post a picture of my last blue sheet because I still have it. Bro, I had a negative 50. Like 2 whole days were marked out because it was like the last day. I was there to the end of the year. So I was like,
Bro, they let one of the dudes come be the substitute gym teacher for just a day. So whenever we would go to the gym, he'd make us. You have to walk single file line, and real respectful, like no
you talking about the dude call you Turkey?
That was the other. I actually had a beef with that.
We'll get into that in 1 second.
We had a thing. I had a thing with that guy, but
A thing, yeah.
we get halfway through the school because the gym was pretty far, and he looks at us and he's like, "Hey guys, I don't give a fuck if y'all cuss," and we're like, "The fuck is
cool,
this guy?"
man.
Like, yeah,
Like,
it's
man,
cool,
cool,
but
bro.
bro, he was in there chatting to some of them individuals a certain type of way, and it's like, bro, who the fuck let this guy? Who vetted this guy?
There probably wasn't that much of a vetting process.
He just walked in and was like, "Hey, you need substitute gym teacher for
They
a day?"
needed a body in the
They
chair.
called him in. They said, bro, we need one bad.
We never saw that guy after that day.
No, I bet not.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, I had a college professor, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I never got Canvas training, so I don't know how to do a lot of this." Mind you, Canvas, you ever do Google Classroom? Okay, it is the main thing where you turn in your assignments. It's where you get all your coursework assigned. You turn it in where you look at the lessons. It's everything.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I don't really know how to use that." All right, well shit, that's gonna be tough. And he's like assigning us these like LinkedIn training things, and it was just like that was terrible, and none of the projects made sense. It was rough.
I'm sure those college professors be getting down crazy.
I mean, they get paid pretty good. I mean, or they should be, maybe be trained in the basics of
human interaction.
Yeah, that was tough.
Enough about the school
Yeah,
time.
enough about this.
Enough about school. Let's change the topic to GTA on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to get into next. I'm excited. I'm not excited, but I'm excited to get into that and see what y'all think about it.
GTA 6, August 27th, the first ever, I believe so, the first ever extended look to drop on Netflix. August 27th. People
For sure for a video game.
Yeah, people hate this. I haven't seen one good like, "Oh, I'm cool with this." Everybody's like, "Look at the greed. Look at the greed." I'm fine with it. I honestly don't care.
It's like, bro, if it's only good, if it was like a couple week exclusive, I'd be like, that's crazy. But it's like 5. Just go to work, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on
Like
YouTube.
take a nap.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be all right.
Literally take a nap and you can wait.
Like you just don't look at your phone for 5
You
hours.
don't even gotta wait. They're gonna upload it on Instagram and everything. Like,
Oh yeah, that's what I'm sure. It's gonna
Yeah,
get pirated out the ass. Like what?
I mean, it's just like, I guess goes to show like how anticipated the game is that they're going to do like essentially what is probably going to be a gameplay trailer or something like that on Netflix, which is like for movies and documentaries. So I was saying though earlier, I don't know if I'm going to play it on launch day because it's the new gen console only. I really like playing on PC, and I'm kind of picky about it, but if depending on what I see in the gameplay, if it really moves me, I'll steal my girlfriend's PS5, but
Hell yeah.
you got a PS5 Pro specifically for GTA 6. Have you played any game on that yet?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I've been.
Well, besides the Call of
Yeah, you
Duties.
saw me. I saw you playing God of War on here.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing. I'm playing God of War on this. I'm playing through 2 right now. I'm playing Demon Souls, Returnal. I'm trying to play the Spider-Man games, but it's hard for me to justify playing the Spider-Man games on the PlayStation because I just got them on my PC.
Oh, yeah, playing
like
on PC.
2 weeks before. But
Probably still gonna want to play
Unless
with
you're going to
but-
platinum them and you're doing it just for the platinum trophy, and like it's probably a better experience to play on with the mods. And
yeah, I do have a bunch of the CODs on console that I've been playing as well because there's always going to be a community. PC communities die first before any other community, and it sucks. It sucks because there's so much that you could do to a game on PC. It's horrible to like.
With the Spider-Man games, are the mods like in the workshop, or is it like a Game Banana
I
thing?
think you have to have. I think you actually have to have like a mod manager to get those.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's like you have to go to Game Banana and get like an actual like go in the files
Type
and
shit,
change
something
things.
like
Okay, that makes sense. Netflix has been holding shit down recently. They've been securing all these IP like deals with IPs like One Piece. They have been ever since they got that deal with One Piece. I feel like there's a new One Piece project coming out every few months. It seems like have y'all seen the Lego One Piece?
Lego One Piece.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
I guess it's supposed to be told from Usopp's perspective, which sounds pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I found that out, I was like, maybe. You know what I mean? But the fact that it's gonna be a series and not a movie, I'm like,
Oh, it's going to be a whole entire Lego series.
yes.
That sounds.
And you gotta keep in mind that
Ninjago.
this is still manga ongoing. There's the Wit remake going. There's the live action, and now there's gonna be the Lego. How far can they stretch Oda before he just stops quality checking all of this?
Well, the
'Cause the
Lego
live-
thing has got to be like a limited or like a special limited series, like maybe a 4-episode, 45. There's no way it's a full adaptation, of course, but
We'll put it up in
whatever
photos.
it is, yeah, I don't know what they're gonna.
And One Piece is it's one of those series that you don't want to see get milked to death. So even though there is a lot of chapters and you can see that as a way of, I guess, kind of playing it out, beating a dead horse, but I don't see it that way. I feel like all so sudden, it's just so strange. I don't know. All of them, within 2 years, all of 4 One Piece announcements, and
It is a lot.
This is the first I'm hearing about the Lego One Piece, and that sounds absolutely absurd. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with it, what exactly they're gonna be covering. Like, is this like a one shot that they're covering?
Here's the thing: it's a Lego adaptation done with the live action actors. So
What the fuck?
Yeah, the Legos are based off. It's based off the Lego One Piece set, I guess, that came out because they have all the figures, but it's based off the live
Okay,
action.
so they're milking this shit for sure.
yeah, and
this is not-
that's kind of what made me like.
It's to promote,
that is
promote the
fucking
Lego.
weird.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the Wit, but the Wit I think got delayed.
Oh, it's a 2-part
Fuck.
Lego special.
So they're delaying the Wit Netflix remake
To give us
for
fucking
all this
Legos?
slop. For all this slop, and
For
it's like,
Legos?
bro, I guarantee you, this is gonna get new fans into it more, showing a new light to the original material, other than just I don't know.
So
Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe it'll be great.
The One Piece.
Maybe it'll be good for the younger audience, but
The One Piece Lego thing is going to be a 2-part special. So realistically, it's going to be a big glorified ad for the Lego sets that they already released. It's probably going to feature all the sets and in their specific scenes and tales, probably different story chapters or whatever.
I mean, I'll probably watch it because I'm just curious at this point, but
They got Mr. Burrito in there or Mr. Taco, whatever.
I don't think they'll get that far into the series. If they reach that far in the series, man, I'll applaud them.
I'm feeling pretty free.
Yeah, how's that Kratom
you
feeling
feeling
at
free?
this point? Yeah. Feeling free at all?
It honestly feels like I just smoked one.
Oh, sorry.
Like I kind of feel, I don't know.
You
Feel
feel
chill.
Yeah.
relaxed? You feel it?
How free do you feel?
Low key, I feel free. Like
How
you know what I
free?
mean? Like I'm chilling.
Like, Like you could levitate free, or like free as in like, yeah, I can do that free.
Kind of like Shang Tsung has my soul right now.
That doesn't sound very
That
free.
does not sound like what the hell
terrifying.
I'm on.
You say Shang Tsung has your soul?
So it's basically to you,
I've
it
had that
feels like
happen.
there's something missing.
Yo, soul.
I think I've had that happen to me before. The past couple
Shang Tsung
months.
took your soul before?
I think he might have a hold on
Blew
it
your
still.
back out?
It's kind of like I'm almost in Gojo's domain expansion, but I'm just powerful enough to like kind of be out of
Resisted a little
it.
bit.
Yeah, just resisted a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Before we got off the topic, because we're already running too close right before, I wanted to get a review, because we haven't done a One Piece review in a couple
Yeah.
episodes.
Oh yeah, vamos.
And I want to see how you're feeling, because I think the last time we checked in, you were on
I was getting
Drum Island. Or no, you're in
No.
Arabasta.
Skype.
We were what's the Jaya Island or whatever.
Okay, so right before Skype.
Yeah, so I finished Skypiea, I finished Long Island, and we just met Admiral Aokiji. Aokiji.
That's
I
the
don't know-
goat.
Not know how to say his
Kuzan
name.
is the goat, man.
Okay. I don't know who Kuzan is.
That's him.
Is this okay.
That's
First.
his name. Yeah, he's one of my. He has the ice powers.
Yeah,
is he
yeah,
riding
yeah.
the bicycle across the lake? Is that what he's doing?
Yes, I've seen him show off some of his ice powers. And in terms of Skypiea, I mean, I enjoyed it. I've been taking One Piece, like the way I've been consuming it is just like taking it for what it is. I don't really have a whole lot of expectations, and just. But it was fun. There was some great parts. I really liked Noland and the other guy. Forgetting his name, but the kind of the native to Shandora. There was a kind of story there. I think his name's like Calgary or something. Great little mini story in there. Pretty good fights. But now that it's over, I do kind of feel like we're past it now, and we're kind of going back to like the consequences from what happened after Alabasta. But overall,
I feel like
enjoyed
Skype
it.
was more exposition.
Yeah, I mean,
It introduces you to a lot of power systems. It introduces you to
dials and
Yeah,
the
some more.
Logia. Even though it's already been in there, it's like explained what it is, and there's some hints at some gods and the Poneglyphs and this hidden history. So, I mean, I enjoyed it overall. The Long Island arc, holy moly!
everybody knows about the Davy back fight, man.
All I can say is I liked Luffy's fight with the captain of the Foxy Pirates, but outside of that, that was an interesting little detour.
That's what I told you. I was like, it's so crazy because
fun he was
that
having.
small little arc is right before the One Piece just hits, because that's right before Water 7. And then once Water 7 hits, it gets better and better. It stops becoming just like the villains of the week kind of start playing a bigger part into the overarching story. Like things start to move around the world.
That's what I'm looking forward
Everybody
to.
in the world starts to kind of move towards one point. So it gets a lot more. The stakes get a lot higher. But it's so weird to squeeze that weird little fucking.
Well, he was just chilling, bro. He's just having fun, you know?
Yeah, but it's.
Because it's serialized. He's probably like, all right, for the next 8 weeks, I want to have fun with this. Next
True.
12 weeks, whatever. It was like 12 chapters, but.
True. You said people were still. Wait, before that, you said that people recommended to skip Skype in the anime.
That's what I was hearing people on YouTube say, like,
Which is crazy.
For watching the anime, like, you can skip Skypiea. I mean,
Which you can't.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do that.
Like you can skip it if you don't care about the story.
Yeah.
If you don't care about the lore of One Piece, and you don't care about like answering any unsolved questions, like yeah.
I
you
mean,
can
I
skip
get
it,
I get what people are saying in terms of like the immediate effects of it don't seem to have a big impact on the world, but there's a lot of stuff about the history of the world of One Piece in there. So I mean, you definitely want to.
And that's what
dials are also.
That's what you're
probably-
trying to crack into when you're reading. Like, what's your perspective? I feel like that's what you're trying to like. Watching One Piece and taking it for what it is the best way to enjoy it. But I feel like you do want to just those little bits when you get like the lore of the Void Century is like that's like where you really feel like oh shit.
Yeah,
like,
those are the parts that are the most.
That's what
exciting.
I look for in the One Piece. Like the fights are great, but those are the moments I look for. So if you're thinking about skipping Skypiea for any reason, don't. It might get a little silly. It might drag on. Just if it's really that unbearable and you're anime only, just read it. Just read it, get through it. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend to skip any arc in One Piece unless it is in the anime and it's labeled as filler, which is not a lot. You know, I think that G8,
Yeah.
which people love. People do love the G8 filler, but you know.
So in the anime, is that Ace or
who?
like how do they visit G8 in the anime?
I skipped it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch it. I know people love it, but by the time I was watching One Piece, I was already at the point where I was like, I'm not gonna pay attention to any filler on any anime, you know. I'm just gonna, you know. So,
Gabe, where are you at on the anime?
I'm still in the same place.
Okay.
Um,
Do you remember like what the last fight was, or like what happened last?
the ship had taken off. He was like, "Oh, I'm rubber. Like I'm the direct counter to you," and he was getting some kind of like power up. I forget exactly. I actually think. I don't remember if it was Sanji. I think it was Sanji, because Sanji's on the ship with him too. He's like going through and breaking the internals of the ship.
Oh yeah.
thanks for the light. Is that where that's from?
Thanks for the light.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he hits him with the light.
Yeah, he has the cigarette and he said, "Thanks for the light." Dude, that's so. Oh man.
Right.
After he
Sanji
comes-
got tossed around. He's getting tossed around all fucking arc.
Dude, one thing about fucking Sanji and Zoro's, bro, I don't know. In the anime, they get a lot more like time to shine because it kind of like buffs them a little bit in like the visuals. Bro, in the manga, they be going through it, dude.
Yeah,
Getting their ass kicked.
the fights early on, obviously it's an older art style. You can't necessarily watch One Piece looking for cool, crazy fights. It's just such a character-driven story. But it's just like something that I watch and I'm like, I just want to hear them talk to each other. So I actually, I forget what arc was before, but I had actually started watching some of the filler just because I was like, I really liked all of the character interactions, but backstories, hands down, are my favorite thing about One Piece so far. Just, man, like
if you're watching One Piece for fights, skip to post-time skip. Like skip to fucking, you know, the later chapters because it's there. It does.
yeah.
But like they just didn't have, I guess, the budget in the fucking early 2000s to really make some like the crocodile fight with a crazy budget.
With the sand and all that.
Crazy. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, Wit will probably do it justice. It looks. I looked at the trailer, watched the trailer again. It looks like very, like this is gonna sound maybe weird, but like very much like Wit art style, like their core art style that they've been doing since AOT. It's that art style. Like they're not trying to do anything kind of different than what is just their like core, what they are good at.
They're using similar techniques to map the islands as well as or they're like 3D rendering the entire like set pieces around them and stuff like that. Like I don't know, they're doing some type of weird.
It may even look better like as they get closer to releasing the first episode. They may improve the CGI.
I already got delayed.
Yada yada. Oh really?
I gotta fact check that, but.
I do ask what he answered.
What's going on with this touchless controller that we have on the list here?
Oh,
You
brother.
seem pretty excited to talk about that. I was looking at it, I was like, touchless
So-
controller.
They found, I don't know who, some mysterious figure found a PlayStation patent for a buttonless controller. And there was like a joke with, they're taking away discs and our buttons.
Bro, what more could they take? The thing is I've played on enough emulators on my phone to know that I don't want that, bro.
Yeah, it's a big thing from like the concepts that I was seeing. There's no analog sticks either. Now the buttons, that's one thing.
I could get Pat, but the analog
you
sticks.
take away my analog sticks, that sounds horrible. Xbox actually had a thing where you could, is like the emulators that you play where you use your phone as a controller. That shit was horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible. But I mean, if anybody's gonna pull it off, maybe PlayStation.
Because they're like, we're talking about this a little bit off camera, but their technology when it comes to controllers is top notch.
Yep.
When it comes to reactive triggers, like you were talking with the raindrops. And what game was that?
Returnal.
Returnal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if anybody was gonna do it, it would be them. But it's still like I really hope that's like an optional thing.
Yeah,
It's like,
taking
this is a
back-
cool controller that you can buy, not something that goes to like
And it could be more of
standard.
like a kind of like an accessibility controller as well. But it's like you take away the tactile feedback of actually pressing the buttons and just feeling it
trying to
on your
feel
fingers.
something.
Yeah, just a
trying to
little bit.
feel something.
I pick up the PlayStation controller, feel something.
For real, I don't want to.
I think this could be potentially like sold with their like their game streaming.
Yeah, the
like
Fuck You bundle.
I could see it like coming like, okay, you buy this and then you play the streaming from your phone because they already sell that that mobile console thing, but it's
Yeah,
really
PS
just a
Portal.
yeah, it's really just like a streaming tablet essentially. But that has two it has a controller built in. So I don't know. It's also just a patent, so it literally just could be nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
It could just
Speaking of-
never be.
claim it so no one else
Speaking
can.
of funny
Right,
patents, dude, Nintendo's not giving up. They want Power World. They want it bad.
You're still
dude.
going after Power World?
They
Dude,
want it
Power World is
bad,
still
bro.
big.
Yeah, I mean
Like-
it's just a better Pokemon experience than they have to offer right now. I'm not saying it's the best Pokemon experience that exists, but compared
Yeah,
to what they've been releasing on the
capturing
Switch and the
monsters
frames and
They need
just
to
how
make
it
better
works visually.
games.
Yeah,
Bro,
they gave you the blueprint, and you're just mad they did it better than you.
I would be dude. I would buy every single Pokemon game. One, I would like it to come out on Steam, but I would play it on my Switch and everything, bro. But their games are just cheeks.
I was on the fence whenever we first talked about it, about the whole using the IP because, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with Nintendo but I was like, you know what? If they can do it better, then why not?
Speaking of Nintendo, I forget where I saw this, but there's talks of the Ocarina of Time remake potentially coming out in November,
Yeah,
rivaling GTA.
yeah.
Do you think they're going to be able
I
to rival
I
GTA?
talked about that when it first was announced. I was like, yes, it's gonna
There's a
It's gonna-
conversation going on online where people are debating,
rival. When you say rival
Yeah.
GTA, what do you mean? Like it's gonna
like,
come out at the same
sell,
time.
Sell similar, which I don't think that's not going
I
to be
love
the
Ocarina
case.
of Time, my favorite game, and I know the Zelda fan base is crazy and super
Yeah.
loyal, but I don't
It's
think
not.
so. Not
Yeah.
at all. I mean, it's just I don't see it. And like
And then you also got to think about two consoles versus one, technically. If you look at the sales between Xbox and PlayStation versus whatever Nintendo is going to sell it on. Just the Switch, huh?
yeah,
I mean,
It's
you
gonna be a
could
Switch 2
argue that
exclusive.
they're different demographics they're targeting, but
yeah, 100%.
Bad timing of game releases has killed games before. Like one of my favorite games is Titanfall 2. A lot of people contribute its bad kind of sales or launch to the fact that it released next to, I think it was Battlefield 1 and one of the Call of Duties at that time, maybe BO3. But it released sandwiched between those games, and a lot of people attributed they were competing with the two
it's like
largest
album
first-person
releases.
shooters.
Yeah.
It hurt
You
them.
never want to drop an album same day as Drake.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
important. Like you do have it can definitely bury your product. So
Well,
fellas.
all right, boys. We feeling like that's a good place to end it.
That's a wrap, fellas.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Episode
This is
11.
awesome. I shaved my nuts for this episode.
You sure did. I was there.
Patreon.
Speaking
same.
of Patreon, we are going to make a Patreon. Let us know what kind of content y'all like to see. Maybe some more unedited.
We're not
Stuff.
doing unedited angles, by the way.
No, that was a joke. Y'all aren't getting that. But we
Fuck
will
it. I'll do it.
DM him. We might have your guy on
Find
here.
my Instagram, please.
We might have some something for you there. But like I said, always we appreciate y'all tuning in every week.
Finder coming up.
The support has been crazy, by the way.
Insane. Yeah,
I
no.
mean,
hold on. We
for
do
10
gotta owe some
episodes of
thanks to
this and
y'all.
having close to 1,000
Insane
views
support.
on multiple videos just out of
Insane
nowhere
support.
and
Thank you.
likes and 40K on Instagram a month is what we're averaging in the past 3 months, and that's
Sheesh.
ridiculous, And like I said, just every week, just want to hit you with a thank you and
Hell yeah.
check out our sponsor at w.gg. Use code LaurenLogic. And y'all boys have any exit notes?
See y'all next week.
All right, see ya.
Next week.
My balls are sweaty. Knees.